Jai Jai Shri Radheshyam and welcome. Namaste Gurudevaya Sarvasiddhi Pradayane Sarvamangala Rupaya Sarvananda Vidyayane. More and more interesting questions that we are answering with this video. The following email is coming from the States and is regarding to Kali Santarana Upanishad that surely have been a source of inspiration for many regarding Mahamantra. Mahamantra is explained by the very Brahmadev, the founder of our movement, Brahma Sampradaya, to Narada Muni. Narada Muni asked clearly the instructions, what are the regulations for chanting this Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram? Then Brahmadev answered, and here many have been falling in some confusion on this verse. I must be very honest by saying that hiding information actually is not correct, is what is creating confusion. And I truly believe that the teachers or gurus who are speaking about this verse and quoting this verse in support of Mahamantra Kirtan, I truly believe that they know what I am about to expose. But in order to keep their lineage, their cult, sects, their religion, as you wish to call it, they are hiding this very important part on the verses from Kali Santarana Upanishad. And yes, everybody must to stand for their own math and philosophy, but it's not fair for the followers who are learning and are looking the truth to just hide some information in order to make them believe something else. I truly believe that this is a way of cheating. Religious cheating, whatever cheating, but it's cheating, it's lying. So we cannot pretend to build up a guru-disciple relationship if somebody, not me, but if a person is taking a disciple or teaching to somebody by hiding information and distorting the meanings. This really made me feel very sad for the actual condition of spirituality, not only in Gaudillas, everywhere. So we can see now the mail we will read. Of course, I delayed the name and I asked pardon for that, but I haven't been asking permission to show the person's name. So that's why the name is delayed. But the email is very, very important to all of you to hear and to analyze these words. It reads, Paramanandaji pranams. To clarify my question on Kali Santarana Upanishad, the question, what is the vidhi? And the answer begins, there is no vidhi. And then there is a further answer in two parts. First, it says, Sarvada Suchir Asuchir Ba Patan, reciting all the time whatever pure or impure allows one to attain all forms of liberation, right? So that's part that not sound like instruction for mantra japa because of the word always and use the word impure. Mantras are chanted with a regular schedule in a pure state. On here, in this very part, I want to answer as well, because mantras have different regulations. Some mantras are using a very clear and strict sadhana and way of chanting. Some mantras cannot be chanted by women. Some mantras can be chanted or repeated, yes, japa by woman, but not in menstrual period. Some mantras cannot be chanted by Shudras. Some mantras are only for Brahmanas, born Brahmanas, not second initiation. That is a story tale created 100 years ago. Real Brahmins, they can chant some mantras such as Brahma Gayatri. There's not mantras for some and for others. So this is like that. Mantras have some prescriptions. But in the case of Mahamantra Hare Krishna, as we will read, because I will quote and I will show you the verses from Kali Santarana Upanishad, we see that the instruction of Brahmadev is that this Mahamantra Hare Krishna Hare Ram is the gift for Kali Yuga. Let's start by the base. In Kali Yuga, there are not Varnas. They are all mixed up. This idea of Brahmana, Shudra, Kshatriya, Vaishya, etc. are not happening in Kali Yuga. Even on a romantic or religious business point of view, it still exists in India, but it is not approved by Shastras. By Shastras, clearly, Shastras are indicating that in Kali Yuga, everybody is born as a Shudra. Therefore, we cannot have a special prescription for Brahmins and for Shudras, because now all the Varnas are mixed up. So there is no purity anymore in Kali Yuga, and that are great news actually, very great news, because you and me have the rights to chant the mantras and to have the Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Mahamantra, because Brahmadev, our Jagat Guru to say in this case, he is giving for all Kali Jivas. He said himself in the Kali Santarana Upanishad that Kali Yuga is a pool of sins. But there is one great thing, that by chanting this Mahamantra, repeating this Mahamantra, all will attain liberation. So I am very in tune with what you are saying here. This is correct. Then the second statement about chanting with counting and overcoming specific sins certainly sounds like a mantra japa. The specific count makes it distinct from prior answer, which he said always. No, it's not different. Always you can chant, and this always means woman, men. If you are in the bed, you can chant Mahamantra. You can repeat in the japa the Mahamantra. If you are in New York, to say, you can repeat Mahamantra. If you are in Vrindavan, you can repeat Mahamantra. If you are in the hell, you can repeat Mahamantra. If you are in the swar, in the heaven, you can repeat Mahamantra. There is no restriction on this. If you are a Shudra or a Brahmin, you can and you should repeat Mahamantra. That is the no restriction word. Always means this. You can be pure or impure. It also means, because of mantras, you must do the full cleaning of the body, then the niyas, etc. to start repeating the mantra. With Mahamantra, you don't need this. You can go straight to repeat your japa Mahamantra. This is the meaning of always. Chanting always, yes, and this is exactly what Gauranga Mahaprabhu is saying. So the answer seems twofold. One general answer in terms of always chanting with the goal to achieve the Lord, but in case one has a doubt about the potency, a secondary answer for a particular situation regarding major sins is given about a specific method of mantra jap. And it does not seem like the secondary answer about mantra jap is meant to override the primary answer, which does not specify the mantra format. Thank you for taking time for my inquiry. I look forward to your videos. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your email, because this opened this door that I can explain these major tattvas. Happens that Mahamantra is the mantra for Kali Yuga, no doubt. But not only Kali Yuga, this is the supreme mantra of overall, because Gopal Sahasranam 139 says already, Mahamantra is the crown of 70 million Mahamantras. So we have the super mantra, Maha Mantra. We can use it, and for this Maha Mantra there is not restrictions as caste, as Varna, as born in such a family name or this or that. The Shudra, Brahmanas, no distinction, no limitations. Day or night, no limitation. Clean or unclean, pure or impure, no limitations. If you have guru or not guru, no limitations. Still you can repeat Mahamantra Hare Krishna. So this is the wonderful door that Mahamantra is opening, and Brahmadev is explaining. So the first part of the verse is saying this, there is no restriction in regarding to this. But then Narada Muni, he asked directly to Brahmadev, so how to use this Mahamantra? Okay, you are explaining me this Mahamantra is all glorious, is all powerful, is the name of Hari, but now how to use it? And then Brahmadev say, if you count 35 millions of Mahamantras, you will achieve perfection. Now, this is happening thousands or millions of years ago, right? In one Lila, Brahmadev, Narada Muni. But now let's go 500 years back to the time of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. And Gauranga Mahaprabhu, what is saying? Everybody can go now to the Shastras and to get Chaitanya Bhagavata 2:23, 70 to 78. And you will find in these 8 verses all the information, and Gauranga Mahaprabhu is not contradicting previous acharyas because Brahmadev is acharya. Yes or not? Yes, he's our guru. He's not contradicting, he is saying exactly the same. All of you go and repeat this mantra according to a prescribed number. By doing so, all of you will achieve perfection. Gauranga did not mention 35 millions, but he mentioned repeating this mantra with a prescribed number. By doing so, all of you will achieve perfection. These are the literally words from the lotus mouth, lotus lips of Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu. So there is a difference between what Brahmadev is saying and what Gauranga Mahaprabhu is saying. There is no difference. This is exactly the same. First, he say, all of you go and repeat this mantra. All of you. He's not saying only the men, only the Brahmins, only the Shudras, only the ones who have Diksha, or only the ones who whatever. No, he said, all of you go and repeat this mantra under a prescribed number. Are we in the same track? Yes, this is correct. Brahmadev said, this is the mantra, supreme liberation for all Kali Jivas. Correct. All of you, go and repeat this mantra. Narada Muni said, what is the prescription of the mantra or how to use it? And Brahmadev said, you can chant anytime, anywhere, but if you repeat the 35 millions, then you will achieve perfection. Why we take a mantra? Starting with, we take a mantra to achieve perfection in our bhakti, in prem, in yoga, in different mantras, different meanings. Mahamantra to achieve, to get the supreme ultimate goal, Radhe Shyam, right? To achieve this state of consciousness. So in order to do that, we must to do the process. And what is the process? 35 million repetitions, that is mantra japa, based on the words of Brahmadev. What is the prescription by Gauranga Mahaprabhu? All of you chant this mantra according to a prescribed number. He didn't say 35 million, but the prescribed number. By mantras, we know that Mahamantra, due to the words that it has, then is 35 million repetitions. This is what we must to do in order to achieve perfection. But okay, this sounds logic. Yeah, it closed the problem. Yeah, it's very clear. Gauranga didn't say using repetition and do the kirtan if you want. Doesn't matter, just do. Gauranga didn't say that. No, at all. So anything far from this is a speculation of somebody else, but not Gauranga, not Brahmadev. So let's check the verses. This is the point. Kali Santarana Upanishad. Let's get there. The verses from the book The Mahamantra of Sri Gauranga, that is available for free, so you can download for free and to study all this. And we are starting from, well, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Bhagavata, that is exactly the same. We can see Gauranga is not jumping from one topic to another. Gauranga is clearly explaining everything. The words of Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu are also confirmed by the Kali Santarana Upanishad, where Brahmadev, creator of the material universe, instructs Narada Muni. And then Lord Brahma responds, you ask the most important and relevant question for the benefit of humanity. So let's get back to what is going on. Brahma is giving the Mahamantra to Narada Muni in order to help and to save the universe, the entire universe from Kali Maharaj. I will tell you the most hidden secret, the secret of the Vedic scriptures. With this help, all can easily cross the most dangerous era of Kali. Narada asked, what is the name of Narayan? And Brahma responds, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So the Hare Krishna asks Kali Santarana that it starts by Hare Ram. And then Brahma adds, these 16 names destroys the harmful effects of Kali. There is no better remedy than this in all the Vedas. In Sri Narada Muni asked then back to Lord Brahma, what is the method and rule and regulation for chanting this mantra? Here Narada Muni asked what are the rules for this Mahamantra, which indicates that Sri Narada knows that this is mantra, not only Harinam. So Narada Muni is asking what is the regulation for this mantra, not what is the regulation for the Harinam. But a mantra which has rules and regulations. If the Mahamantra were not a mantra, this question would be non sequitur. Lord Brahma answered, and here you have the verse also. Lord Brahma answered or response, no rule or regulation are involved in chanting this Mahamantra. It should always be chanted independently if one finds himself in a pure or impure condition. This is what I am saying. There is no regulation in terms if one is pure or impure. You can always chant. Here Brahmadev indicates what Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu will also state: there are no regulation other than counting the repetitions of the Mahamantra. As a mantra, this is the only regulation. We read the next verse from Kali Santarana Upanishad. And here is the point, and here is the final point, the final dot on this topic. Brahmadev indicating a number 35 millions. When Brahmadev said, when one chants the 16 names of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra 35 million times, Sarda Trikotir, and you have here the word Sarda Jadashya Shodashikashya Sarda Trikotir Japa Titada. When you chant 35 million times Sarda Trikotir, he is absolved of the sin of killing a Brahmana or a Kshatriya, or stealing or participating in harmful activities against one's ancestors, other person or living entities. So Brahmadev indicate a number, 35 millions, of repeating the Mahamantra is supremely significant, as all mantras effectively work under a prescribed number, which we will evidence further in the words and instruction of Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu. So this is exactly what I have been speaking, that Gauranga Mahaprabhu is explaining exactly the same that Brahmadev. Brahmadev said there is not prescription regarding to pure or impure. If you are Brahmana or Shudra, you can chant. Melesha can chant. But if you want to achieve perfection, 35 million repetitions. Gauranga Mahaprabhu explained exactly the same with different words. All of you go and chant this mantra according to a prescribed number. Gauranga say in the verse, this mantra, he is not saying this kirtan or this song or this harinam. He is calling it mantra because it must to be taken as a mantra. As I have been revealing previously, there are 70 millions of Mahamantras. It means Mahamantra Hare Krishna is not a harinam song, it's a mantra. All the Mahamantras are composed of names of Hari. There is no Bija, there is no Om, there is not Namaha, there is not Swaha. So this is a mantra and it has regulation. Based on Brahmadev, 35 million repetitions. Repetition is japa, no kirtan. Then Gauranga said, according to a prescribed number, this is japa. Did Gauranga explain anything on kirtana? Of course. Gauranga said in the next verse in Chaitanya Bhagavata, after explaining Mahamantra is for japa, he say, but also you can, in your free time, after your japa, you can sit 5-10 people in the door of your house and start chanting kirtan, Hari Kirtan. And Gauranga didn't explain what are Hari Kirtanas. No, Gauranga explained clearly. He say, Haraya Nama, Krishna Yadavaya Nama, Gopala Govindaram Shri Madhusudan. We have Narottam Das rewrote this Gauranga's Kirtan. Hari Haraya Nama, Krishna Yadavaya Nama, Gopala Govindaram Shri Madhusudan. The verse number 10 of the Hari Haraya Nama Krishna reads Narottama Kohe Nama Sankirtana. With this Sankirtan, Narottam is praising. With this song, Narottam is praising the names of Hari. So Sankirtan must to be truly understood by the root, that is praising or worshipping, and Kirtana is the worshipping made with musical instruments. So Harinam, Sankirtan, Kirtan, Sankirtan, the praising congregational chanting. Brahmadev, 35 millions, Gauranga, according to a prescribed number. That's all. What is the problem here? What makes it so difficult? The only difficulty here is that the Shastras, let's speak very clear and honest. We don't need to be polite if the truth is being twisted. There we must to act like Arjuna. We must to be clear with this thing. The problem here with the Mahamantra Jap, Mahamantra Kirtan, is that many people who don't want to accept this is because their gurus, their lineage, their friends are doing that, and they don't want to contradict their family. This is the basic nature of subsistence. To keep alive as a mammal, you need to be in good relation with the full group, with the pack of wolves or sheep. But we are humans. We came alone, we go alone. Our only goal is to find and to achieve Krishna. So let's stop thinking like a mammal, animal, but as a super being, as a Atman, no jiva, conditioned soul, as Atman, as the truth, because our real family and our real friends are waiting us there, not here, not here, not here. Mahavira Radharamana ki jai, Jai Nitai Jai Gaur, Jai Jai Shri Radheshyam.